something different tonight. I am going to do another challenge, but I'm going to set my timer on my watch for 30 seconds to see how many pairs of earrings I can make. So some will be difficult, some will be easy, and I did set up my little trays with all of them, but they're not put together. Just my beads and my findings have been selected and set aside. Nothing is pre-put together. So I want to see how many I can make in 30 minutes. And I don't know, kind of worried. I'll probably start with the easy ones first and knock them out, and hopefully I can get through the harder ones kind of fast. So I'm really excited about doing this. I'm hoping to at least get, I don't know, 6 pairs of earrings in 30 minutes. I know 30 minutes seems like a long time, but when you start wrapping things and adding things, and you know, it takes some time. So wish me luck, and I hope you enjoy this, because my heart's probably gonna be racing a mile a minute, and yeah. So I'm gonna get ready to turn you guys around. I will pause this real quick, make sure that I am ready to be sitting. There's no cats bothering me. There's no urgencies to have to get up and use the bathroom or anything, and we will get ready to go. All right, okay, as you can see, there is nothing on my mat right now, only tools, that is it. I have my little trays off camera so I can just grab them really quick and hopefully knock this one out of the park. And I don't know if you can see my watch, but it is set for 30 minutes. And as soon as I'm ready to go here, I'm gonna press my timer and it will go off when the 30 minutes is up. And mark, get set, go. All right, so the first one is here, and let's see, grab my ear wires, I need those two. There we go. And I'm already not starting off real great, you guys. I forgot a pair of ear wires. All right, so this one is gonna be like this. So I saw, like, I got my inspiration for this one on Pinterest, and I thought it was just absolutely darling. So there was no instructions on how to do it, so I'm hoping that I'm doing it right. And I may not talk as much as normal. Some of you will probably enjoy that. At least until I get my bearings and I figure out exactly what I'm doing here. All right, and then, whoops. Finding the holes in some of these is kind of a little bit of a pain. And I got all my little jump rings nearby too, so I didn't have to take out jump rings for everything. So I got all those nearby. See, so I didn't pick all just stick earrings or anything like that. I picked stuff that could be a little more challenging for me. And I thought that it would probably be best to do it that way. That way you guys feel like you're not getting gypped and I'm just picking like a bunch of all super simple earrings to do. So, and these are supposed to look like little Santa Clauses, and they kind of do. They're really cute. I really enjoy them. I saw the picture of them, and I had to do like a little close up. I'm like, how they do all that? Okay, and you know, you try to think like, okay, what skills do I have that I can replicate that? It may not be exactly the same, but that's okay. It's inspiration, and that's what made it happen. I have two cats in here right now. So I have Cheeto as normal and I have Lucy. And Cheeto is in a box. He loves boxes all the time. And I had to fight Lucy for my chair because she was sitting on my chair. So I had to get her off there so I could have it and sit down and get to work. I say work, you know, it's funny because I don't know. It's not work for me. It's so pleasurable and it's just so much fun. And I enjoy every minute of doing this. If I could make it my full-time job, I would. It's just, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't know if that's in the stars for me, but that's okay. I have a job and I am blessed to have an amazing hobby and part of this really amazing community too. So, yeah, but don't get me wrong. I do fantasize about it. Like when most people like fantasize about like, what would I spend $1 million on if I won the lottery? I'm fantasizing about what if I could just be at home and make jewelry all day for my full-time job. I wonder if I'd get sick of it. I wonder if I'd be like, no, I'm done with this. I don't feel like doing this anymore. I can't imagine I would. All right, so I'm not quite sure how this little ball part of I think it just hangs right on here. Oh yeah, like that. Okay. So almost done with my first pair. There's one earring. And when I'm hurrying, I almost don't know what to grab. I'm like, what am I supposed to be getting right now? And here's the other one. It's supposed to look like the little ball on the head is kind of floppy. So there's one pair done, and I did that in 5 minutes. So let's do this one next. This one I kind of saw in my head, so I'm not really quite sure how it's gonna go, but we'll find out. All right, so this one's gonna be another one that's kind of Christmassy themed, but I think a little more dressy. And I'm just taking this like chunkier chain link, and I did this once before with some different chain on a pair of earrings, and I thought it turned out really cool. It's actually one of my favorite pairs of earrings that I wear. So that's kind of what it looks like. And it's just kind of very like, I don't know, I can't explain what it is. I guess maybe like modern looking, I don't know. And then we'll just do a wrap loop here. Whoops. I just like to try to find ways to use different things that I have. You know, you don't have to use them for exactly what they are. It looks kind of industrial Christmas. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. There we go. All right, and we can cut that part off there. And then this one will be a little, not a wrap loop, but just a little simple loop. And I'm sorry if my fingers are blocking stuff. All right, and let's roll that back real quick. There we go. Still want to make sure it's not going to open up on us. Okay, so now the two cats are fighting. So if you start hearing noises, it's just them playing. They're just having a good time. So there we go. Let me get those ear wires. If I have to run across my room really quick to grab another pair of ear wires, I'm gonna be upset with myself. I'm probably gonna have to. All right. And I kept counting things too. I'm like, okay, I need this, I need this, I need this. And I kept running back and forth. And you should see how messy my desk is right now. I don't think it's ever been this bad. There's just stuff everywhere because I'm like, well, what if I need more of this? Or what if I mess up on this, then I gotta cut more, or, you know, things like that. So there's just stuff everywhere. It's gonna take me probably longer than 30 minutes to clean it up and put it all away. But that's all right, it's worth it. This kind of stuff is fun. find that for some reason I can make more than what I have pulled out, then I am just going to grab things and I'm going to just keep on making stuff. I have plenty of things like around me that I can definitely whip up a pair of earrings with really quick. Oh, come on. Don't fight with me, players. There we go. All right. And now another simple loop. Okay, and now they found my bubble wrap that was in a box and they're pulling it out all across the floor. Try not to get distracted. Don't be distracted, Jody. You're on a timer. And if I don't get through the ones I pulled aside, after the timer, we'll go ahead and finish them because I don't want to have to not finish these earrings because they're going to be really pretty. So I would really like to be able to finish it all. Okay, so there's another pair of cute holiday earrings, and I think that's really fun looking. I like the chain on the head pin like that. I think it looks really cool. All right, there we go. That one's done. And moving on to the next one. I'm trying to remember what I did with this stuff. All right, so I was trying to think, I have all these like Jasper 2-hole beads. So I was thinking of like doing something like this. I'll just do it and you can watch and see what I'm doing here. Excuse me, sorry about that, guys. There's no stopping for sneezing. All right, so I'm gonna just wrap it around a little bit with my fingers just to hold it, just like that. Okay. So sorry, oh my goodness. I have no idea where those sneezes came from. All right. These will do a simple loop. Actually, I think we need to do a wrap loop. I'm pausing it right here. Excuse me, because I'm going to sneeze again, I think. I'm pausing it right here. See that? Oh, okay, well, maybe not. All right. I had one more sneeze and that was it. I just don't want to keep sneezing on camera. I'm so sorry, you guys. And it's not like I sneeze all delicately or anything either. I'm a loud sneezer. I was going to show you. There's the timer. I'm going to pause it and I'm going to stop it and you see where I'm at. Don't want you to think I'm cheating. All right, so there's that part. And just so you know, if you end up wanting to do this, like if you have some 2-hole like beads that are larger, like flat ones like these, I'm using 22 gauge wire of my, you know, whatever color you want. And I am just, I don't know, I saw it in my head and I don't know, we're gonna see how it ends up looking. I think I might like it, but I'm not really sure. And I'm just putting them through the holes and doing little small wraps just to hold it on. Trying to make a kind of like a funky dangly earring out of it. And so we'll see. And really you only need probably about like 3 inches per piece of wire that you're gonna use. Okay, that's a little off-centered. And it's gonna have to be kind of okay. It's gonna have to be okay, I guess. Oh, that's gonna bug me. Nope, it's gonna have to be okay. Oh yeah, that was gonna be it. Oh no, that was right. I'm doing it right. Yeah, so this is gonna be a little off-centered, but it's gonna have to be okay because I don't have time. I have 16 minutes and 30 seconds left right now to try to get as many done as I can. Earrings take a lot longer than what you would think, I guess. Of course, my little sneeze attack and trying to decide what I was gonna do, if I needed to pause it or sneeze or whatever, didn't help me. And this one, I'm just gonna do a regular loop because we have enough wrap loops there. Should be doing more regular loops, they take up less time. But I want it to be as realistic as I can make it. Right. Come on, you, get on there. There we go, and then a little ear wire. It kind of turned out the way I thought it would. I like that. Okay, so there's the first one. All right, I actually really like those. I think I will wear those tomorrow. All right, so here we go. I think it's remembering what I wanted to do with something is what's the hardest part, because I'm like trying to hurry and I am kind of thinking I need to really, really hurry. All right, and now we found a little bell toy that we're playing with, so that's good times. I'm glad you guys like my cats because they can be pretty obnoxious. They're good kitties though. They're not bad kitties at all. So we'll wrap loop here. And I want you to let me know if there's any of these that I do that you would like to see on another tutorial where it's more of a real tutorial and it's not just a design challenge. Let me know because I will redo it and I will make another pair just like the one that you're wanting to see, but on a more teaching basis. This is just more, I think, entertainment for everybody because, you know, we all like to be entertained. All right, so then this piece. And my little squares of Jasper don't match, and I love that about them. I purposely picked two that had the same color scheme, but did not look anything alike, other than the color. Okay, then we need the sky. And we did a wire, we did a wrap loop here. I had some eye pins pulled out too. I'm not sure what I needed those for. There was something else I wanted to do with the eye pins. If not, I'll just set them aside because who knows, I might need them for something else. Whoops, come on. There we go. Oh, flinging my beads across the table. bead back over here. Now we need to do our simple loop. Okay. Cheeto, Lucy, what are you guys doing? All right. Then we can hook that onto the bottom of our earring and hook our ear wire on. And we'll move right on to the next pair. And I still have 11 minutes and 30 seconds left. So there's another pair of earrings. And I'll put all these out so you can actually see them all again. So here we go. This is gonna be like one of the ones I did on another tutorial. We're doing it, it's kind of coppery, kind of rose gold. So yeah. And these seem to go together pretty quickly, so I can do these pretty fast. Okay, so I got my crimp tube down at the bottom there, and it's not going to go anywhere. And we're going to string on some of these beads I got at Cherry Tree Beads, and these are like a lavender with gold, so we are mixing some metals up a little bit with these, but I don't hate that. I think it's going to be pretty. So let's just put on, I believe it's 4 on the bottom here. Oh, you know what? I didn't do this right. I have to do this right. Otherwise it's not gonna look right. We need to do our little spacer bead first. And then let's do 4. Cheeto, stop it. Lucy. I really like these earrings, and they seem to be kind of popular. I think this has been like a viewer's choice earring. Okay, then let's do another spacer after we put 4 of those beads on. And then, these are so hard to do like this. There we go, now someone can see. And then we're gonna put on 4 more of these lavender ones. I absolutely love these beads. I'm gonna have to go back online and get a bunch more. I love the shape of them. They're just so pretty. And with that little gold accent around them. And the pricing, like I said, was really, really good. All right, and now we have our little gold ball, or sorry, rose gold ball or copper, whichever one it is. They're so close together that doesn't really matter too much. And then we gotta put on our clamshell. Oh, come on, you. There we go. And our crimp tube again. And we're gonna crimp that down inside the clamshell. I shouldn't say crimp it, we're just smashing it down with our pliers. Just getting a good smash on it so it doesn't go anywhere. And you can give it a little tug to make sure. And then cut off what you don't need, but leave just a tiny little bit above that little crimp tube. And then we can close this up. And then we can hang an ear wire from it. I like these ear wires, but they're really strange because I'm used to them opening up on the back side of the ear wire, not on the front side. But I do like them, they're really pretty. All right, and now let's do the next one. And of course, like a silly person, I didn't grab enough of these. I counted 2, but I really needed 4. So we'll just move one of those off to the side here. And I still have 7 minutes and 30 seconds. I think I maybe could possibly get 1 more pair of earrings complete if I make this quick. or maybe get it started at least. But you know what? I would be good with 4 in 30 minutes, honestly, and knowing that I'm not doing just super simple, easy ones either. I guess maybe my thing is I wanted to show you that you can do, you know, more ornate projects if you want to in just a little bit of time. I think the big thing is maybe finding your colors, finding what you want to do. Use Pinterest for ideas. I've taken 2 different ideas and kind of smashed them together to make one look, and then you're still using someone else's inspiration, which is why they put it out there. They want you to see it, they want you to use it, but you're also making it unique because you're putting 2 thoughts together instead of just one. Okay, so I end up with an extra one of these beads, but that's okay. I'll just toss it off to the side in my big giant pile of mess here that I have. I really want to get this one done so I can get another one going and maybe get, if I could do 5 in 30 minutes, oh my goodness, that's huge. That would be huge for me. Because I feel like sometimes it takes me so long to do one little tiny project. Cheetah, leave the beads alone. I have beads hanging from the wall and he's trying to play with them. He likes my beads. I usually give them the really large wooden beads that I have like one of. I give them those to play with. They love those things. Okay. And I do believe they probably have lost them all, so I probably need to go back through my stash and see if I can give one up. I'm sure I can. I don't use them very often. All right, so here is our other pair of earrings. So that is pair number 4, and I have 5 minutes left. 5 minutes to make another pair of earrings. I'm kind of sweating here, guys. This is like aerobic activity right here. All right, so there's our 4th pair. Get those off the table. And then here's our next pair. All right, so this is going to be a pair of leather earrings, obviously. I didn't need that much. I only need about 4 inches for each earring. That I do know. And what we're going to do is we need 3 of these on each one of these pieces of leather, and I'm using 2mm leather, 2mm round, and just throw it on there for a second. And I'm just using like the rondelle spacers, and you know, you want to make sure they have a large hole because it's hard to find things to accommodate the 2mm sometimes. Large hole beads are, especially ones that you really like, are hard to come by. All right, so we have that. And then next thing, and did I not grab the ear wires for this? Are you kidding me? What am I doing? All right, so next thing we need to do is we want to put both of these pieces together, and we're going to slide our little, this little, oh gosh, when I'm hurrying, I can't talk. This thing that you mash down to make it stay. It's like a crimp bead for leather. And of course, I'm going to think of the name of it later. All right, and it has like a little thing to hook on an eye pin or jump ring or whatever. You know, it would not be a Jody tutorial had I not forgotten something, even being in kind of a rush. So we're going to use this side, and you can fix that. You can trim more of that off. It's just sticking out the top. Cheeto, you're fine. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing with this one, and we're going to measure it by sight. I'm just going to hold it up to the other one. that needs to slide down a little bit further. Probably right about here. Yep, that looks good. Hope you guys can see still. Am I moving off camera? I probably am. I am so sorry. I am like panicked about getting this done. Like I'm getting graded or something. Okay, I have 2 minutes left. There we go. All right. And then we just need to, we're gonna hang on one of these and we're just doing a simple loop. And now I'm just throwing my garbage into something that's not garbage, but it's okay, I'll dig it out. Oh, Cheeto, you cannot be up here. All right, and then we're just gonna hang it on between one of these. If I can. Oh, come on. I'm struggling hard, guys. I'm trying to get this done. Oh, I got 38 seconds. And of course, now there's a cat on my desk. Cheeto. He never does this until I'm like trying to frantically do something. And then let's do a couple of these little guys for a dangle. Cheeto, get down. This is like a serious catastrophe, and these we're gonna wire wrap. I know I shouldn't be doing that, but we are, because that's what I wanted to do. And you just slide that right over. Oh, and we're done. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna pause that for a minute, put that aside, because we will finish everything that we are making, because I still want to finish all the earrings that I set aside. I've set aside 7 pairs of earrings that I wanted to make. So I'm gonna push it aside, and in 30 minutes, we made this pair, and we didn't chintz on anything, right? I mean, I didn't do anything that is like super simple, like one bead hanging from a head pin or anything like that. I mean, not that those aren't great, but I did stuff that has a lot going on, or at least a little bit going on. So here are my Jasper earrings. Those turned out really pretty. And let me fix that. Oh my goodness. I probably was like not on camera the whole time. I hope that wasn't the case. All right, and then we have a couple pairs of cute little holiday earrings in red. So I made 4 pairs of earrings in 30 minutes. 4 super cute pairs of earrings in 30 minutes. Now we're gonna finish the rest of these. And I am gonna turn that timer off, and we're gonna put these aside, and now we can finish these earrings for real. I'm gonna put my 30-minute earrings aside. So I want you to tell me, do you think 30 minutes is bad, or do you think it's not bad? If I was a little more prepared, probably would have been better. And you would think that with me setting this up that I would have been more prepared, but I had so many things I was trying to grab and get together and get ready. All right, so we can slow down and do the rest of these now. So I am putting on my little coppery or bronzy, like round beads. And let's just go ahead and wire wrap that right onto the leather. Oops, there we go. So without me doing math, that's what, like 7 minutes per pair of earrings? I mean, that's not bad. And then, oh, one more of these. Not bad at all. I'm actually pretty proud of that. About just over 7 minutes per bead, or per pair of earrings. I mean, that kind of gives you an idea of, like, if you just sat down and you needed to make earrings because you're getting ready to have a booth at a craft show, if you just sat down, you could probably make, oh, I don't know, probably like 50 pairs of earrings in a day easily. And you can even throw some super simple ones in there too to make that go even further, because a lot of people like the really simple ones. I know I have quite a few pairs of just the really simple. It's like one bead maybe with a spacer, and it's just on it's on a head pin. I think I got that made it too small. We're gonna try to do our best with this. And it's on like a little head pin, and they're just cute. They're really pretty. I especially like pearls like that, like the like your freshwater pearls and your things like that. Usually with like a little bit of gold or something. They look so classic and so pretty. But I wanted to try to keep with my style, like of what I love. And I think when you look at the earrings that I made, you can probably definitely see that I kept with my style of what I enjoy to make. All right, let me get this all straightened out so we can, and now I can bravely go over and get the rest of my ear wires, and it's not gonna be a big deal. See, so it's kind of like that. So it's a little off-centered, right? And I'm just grabbing my little thing of ear wires. There's that one. And this one. Okay. All right. And let me get out a pair of these to hang on that one. There's one. I feel so much calmer now. That was intense. Like I had fun doing it, but man, that was not calm jewelry making. It was not calm at all. All right, so let's put our big bead on here. And if you're curious about these big beads, we got these at Joann's. They're just really cute. They're just like a little metal bead with some enamel on it. Thought they were kind of boho kind of looking. I really enjoy that, so I picked those up. I think I picked those up when they were doing like 60% off all their beads, or it was like a 3 for $10 deal or something like that, because they do that one often too. And I can never quite decide which one I like better, if I like the 3 for $10 or I think I kind of do like that one better, just because it's easier for me to figure out how much I'm spending in the moment instead of breaking out my calculator and figuring out 60% off and all that stuff. So leather earrings are super easy to make without having to do a knot. I know the knots always look so great and like really pretty, but you don't have to do a knot to get really pretty leather earrings. You just need some of these little clamps. That's what we're gonna call them. I don't know if that's what they're called, because I still can't think of what they're called. And somebody out there, one of you good people in the audience, is going to let me know what they're called, because you guys do, and I love you all for that. And I always feel like when I get on camera, I have a harder time finding my words that I'm trying to say, like like I'm intimidated or something by the camera. But whenever I get on camera, I just lose my words. And I hope you all can appreciate that, and I hope you find some giggles in there too somewhere. Oh my goodness, these are really tough head pins, and trying to wrap them onto the wire was a big mistake, but I have to redo all of them now if I decided to do it differently, and I don't want to do that. I like the wrap. So we're just gonna kind of use our, it's gonna be messy wraps, so, but I think that that's just the style of the jewelry, right? The earrings are gonna be, that's just what they're gonna be. Messy wrap, kind of boho, kind of, yeah. All right, and I got one more. And you can tell I was rushing when I was counting all my beads because I got like one of each of like everything else. You're fine, Cheeto. I wonder if I held it down with my chain nose pliers because they're skinnier, or my round nose pliers. You know what? That works out even better. Look at that. Still a little bit messy, but you know what? It's good enough for me. So the one tutorial I did with the red necklace and earrings and bracelet, I'm wearing it actually today. I wore it to work today, and my boss said, "Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Can you make me one in silver?" So I guess I'm going to be making her one in silver, and I'll throw it in with her Christmas gift. But she likes green. Green is her favorite color. So I'm going to do like the same kind of style that I did with the long chain and everything. And I'm going to do it in greens for her. She likes like the olive green, and I thought that would be really pretty anyway. So I will probably do that one for her. All right, so here's another pair of earrings, and it's like a little more dangly one. And I'm going to put that in a little tray here. There we go. And then we're going to have a little bit more of a, I'm going to let Cheeto out here. We're going to have another holiday one, and I think it's supposed to kind of look like a Christmas tree when we're done. But we're going to test the waters on this one. This one was one that was going to take a little bit. So I didn't want to start out with this one because I'd still be doing it. I had a feeling I wouldn't get to this one. But we need some ball head pins, some of these really nice thin ones, because they're actually, you know what, maybe I don't want to do wraps, so maybe I don't want those. Hold on while I'm indecisive again. Let me see. I think I'm going to want the sturdier ones because I'm just going to want to do simple loops on them. I'm just grabbing a bunch of everything right now, and I will sort them out as I go. And if I have to do some wrap loops, I will. I just think the simple loops would be so much easier. All right, so basically what we're doing is we are just simple looping a bunch of these. And they're just little tiny, little teeny tiny rondelle beads, or like, well, these are round beads, and then I have some little red bicones. So we're just gonna do a bunch of them. And if you're, because some of these are really hard to like fold over when the bead is so tiny. If you have like a little bit longer of a neck on your, oh my gosh, you know what? That's not gonna work, you guys. That is just way too hard of a, I wonder if I can still do just a round or a simple loop with these. You know, we're gonna do it because I think with all of them being on one head pin, it should be okay. They're gonna kind of hold each other on, right? So let's just make a bunch of simple loops. And we're just gonna set them all aside. And of course, now all I'm pulling out are the, the other ones. And let's do the green ones first. And I'm not sure how many because I did see this on Pinterest as well. So I'm gonna just try to make it to where I can tell that it looks like a tree to me. Like a tree, or maybe like a mistletoe. Depends on what it looks like. Well, if it looks more like a kissing ball, then we'll just call it little kissing ball earrings, and we won't tell anybody it was supposed to be a tree. Sometimes you see some of those things on Pinterest when you're trying to get ideas for different themed jewelry, and you're like, I think this is how they did it. And you try it like 4 or 5 times, or you know, you're constantly zooming in on the picture trying to see if you can see where things begin and where they end. Yeah, it's hard, but I love seeing what other people make and seeing if I can take it and run with it and try to do something with it too. And it just gives you so many fresh ideas. Sometimes I just scroll through Pinterest and just add things to different boards because I am like in a brain fog, and one, I have no idea what I want to make for dinner next week, and I'm tired of eating all the stuff that we've been eating, and I really want something different. Or, you know, 2, I need some more ideas for jewelry or ideas for gifts or whatever. I even found really cool, like, you know, ways to like rearrange your living room to make it, you know, more, it's supposed to appear more relaxing. So I don't know, maybe I'll try it. I saved a bunch of stuff, but my hobby is pinning things and never doing it. All right, so let's go ahead and take a little peek and see how many we actually need to do this. So I also brought out these little wood rondelles because I thought it would look most like a tree trunk. Okay, that time I could really pause it for real because I had another huge sneeze, and I'm tired of sneezing in your guys' ears, and I'm sure you're tired of it too. So then we just put these little loops on. See how they're like kind of hanging down? I don't know if you can tell. Anyway, we just kind of put those on. Okay, so it looks like we need quite a few more, which I had a feeling we would. And then you just throw like a little red one in there, here and there. Yeah, I'm glad I did not try to do this one first, because as cute as it is, and like I thought it was going to be turning out great, I would have never gotten anywhere with this. I'd be working on this for 2 days. All right. So let's see. All right, and then let's throw on a couple little red ones. These little red bicones are so cute. So teeny. It's seriously gonna take me like a week to clean up the mess I have in here. I have no idea what is going on right now. There's so much stuff everywhere. I have beads from one end of the table to the other, and I usually keep it so much cleaner than that. It's not clean. It's not clean at all. And before the weekend, I know that I'm probably gonna have some more tutorials and stuff over the weekend, and I gotta have it nice and neat so I can find everything. I still have like half of my Sam's bead box that I wanna make stuff with, and I need to do that this weekend. I kind of took a break from the bead box stuff for a little bit just so I could do some more like holiday themed or kind of sort of holiday themed stuff. But I want to make some more stuff out of it before we get our next bead boxes. I finished up all the bargain bead box except for just a few things. So the new hire ladies have started on Monday, and today's Wednesday, and they're already doing just so good. So I'm so happy. It's going to alleviate so much stress on the rest of us and everything that we've been doing, and it's just going to make the this time of year so much better for all of us. Okay, it's starting to take shape. It's starting to take shape. I know you guys can't really tell right now, but see, it's starting to get there. So I think maybe probably about another like 4 or 5 green ones, and then maybe a couple more red ones. Yeah, and then the rest of these can be used for that one. All right, so let's do a few more green. So again, this isn't hard, it's just time consuming, right? I mean, this is a pretty simple way to do it. It's just very time consuming, and I love time consuming projects. I love stuff that takes me a little bit of time, but I also love like easy. Like I want it to take me some time, but I want it to be easy too. I don't want it to be so hard that it's gonna, you know, I can't figure it out, or I might start it but then just never finish it because I got bored of it because it was just way too much of a challenge. And I think that's the only reason why like I haven't delved into wire wrapping, because I know it would be really challenging for me, and I think that I don't know if I would be any good at it. I can do some things, but I can't do all the beautiful ornate things that some of those people can make. I probably shouldn't say I can't. I probably should say I haven't tried. I just don't have like, I don't know if I have that kind of ability to be that artistic. But I don't know, maybe if I watch some more tutorials, I can learn how to macrame, and I can learn how to do some wire weaving and seed bead weaving and stuff. All right, let's see what we have. let's do a couple more of those red ones. Okay, you got a couple little red guys here. Put them on. Kind of like little ornaments. And then put some more green on. And let's see where we're at with this. I might just shake it around a little bit and play with it. Okay, and now I think we can put our star on top. Oh my goodness, that is cute. It's like a little fat squatty tree. Do you see that? That's so adorable. Oh my gosh, it worked. It really worked. All right, so then I think I'm gonna wire wrap this just so it feels like it'd be tighter, held down a little bit tighter. Oh my goodness, this is really, really cute. Oh, I love it. It's like a really full, fat little tree. I love it. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Snip that off. Grab my little silver ear wires here. Aw, that turned out really cute. It really does look like a little tree. Oh my goodness. Now I brought my wires over. What in the world did I do with them? You guys, seriously, I brought like all my wires over here and now I'm not finding them. They're probably like right in front of my face and they're on this desk and it's a mess in here. Oh, let me look behind me real quick. I think I grabbed the wrong box. Oh yeah, here we go. I got them. They're behind me the whole time. All right. And here we go. I know I'm gonna need another pair of those, I think. So that's why I wanted to grab them. All right, so there's one pair, and that's darling. That's really cute. It's like a little stumpy tree. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do more. You know what, I think I'll go ahead and pause this, give you guys a little bit of a break, and I will just continue doing a bunch of these so we can do, we have one more pair of earrings after this, and I don't want to keep you guys here all night with me. So I'll go ahead and finish doing these, and we'll put the tree together when I get back. Okay, I'm back, and it looks like we can put the little star on our other little tree. And there we go. And let's do our little wire wrap on top. All right. These turned out adorable. I really like these. And you know, I didn't even count the beads, you guys. I just put them on to where I liked it, and then I said, okay, that's good. So I have no idea how many beads are on here. I have no idea if they have the same amount of beads on both trees. And it doesn't really matter because they're really cute. And they match anyway. I mean, they're like, I don't know, they're just really cute. All right. So let's put our little ear wire on this one and clean up this mess. And then I have one more pair of earrings that I was hoping I would be able to get through to do with you guys. And it's just gonna be another like little chain pair of earrings. So here's another little Christmassy pair. Let me get rid of all this stuff. I'll be sorting beads for days because I'm just putting them all in a little pile here. All right, so it's gonna be another little chain pair of earrings, but I really like these. I thought they were really, really pretty. And I do have some short head pins and some long head pins, as you can see. But I thought I would use this whatever I could grab. So we're gonna use these really pretty like window beads. They're really, really pretty, and they have gold around the edge. And I found these really pretty. They were black, but they're AB finish, and they're just really shiny, really pretty. And I figured we'd do them in gold because for some reason I've been doing a lot in gold lately, and I like gold. And I have a bunch of this little chain that I get from Beadbox Bargains that I end up using. So I have 3 links of chain here, and see them all. And my little gold ear wires, I know I got them here somewhere. Grab those out of my little box. These came from Beadbox Bargains too, and I believe my little black beads came from there, but these came from Michael's for sure, these burgundy ones, burgundy reddish ones. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're going to just feed this little see-through one on, and we're gonna just do a simple loop. So I'm just bending that over and trimming it. And let's roll that back. Nice little loop. And I'm just gonna set it aside. Same thing with this one. Okay. Struggling with that one. There we go. All right. And now let's go ahead and hang our little beads from our chain. And the one I did before, I left some of the chain bare, but I did put beads on the other ones. But this one we're using 3 different strands, and we're gonna put in a bead at the end of every single one of these strands. Just wanted something very sparkly, very elegant looking. I love the long bead, the long stranded earrings. I think they're really pretty. All right, so let's open that up. And I let Cheeto out when I had paused it before, and now he wants back in, and I'm not about to get back up and let him in. He's very demanding. He's out there like kind of cat barking at me. He's gonna have to just wait a few minutes. This one won't take long. Go. I love these little AB finish black beads. They're so pretty. It's like purple and red and blue, and I mean, it's just gorgeous. forgot what I was doing. It's been one of those days. It's been one of those days. But it's Wednesday, 2 more days, and it's the weekend. And my mom asked me this morning when I talked to her on the phone, she says, "You gonna come over and pick me up to go grocery shopping Saturday?" And I said, "You betcha." So this past weekend was so busy. You know, we had Thanksgiving with her, but then Friday, I mean, I was busy with my daughter, and you know, Saturday we had friends over for the game. She was invited over for the game, but she didn't want any part of that, and I kind of don't blame her. And she wanted to rest too because she was worn out. She was still worn out just from moving and unpacking, you know. So she needed to rest, and she wanted to dig out her tree and start getting her tree set up. And it takes her like a week to put her all her ornaments on because she's very picky about where ornaments go, and she has to sit back and look at it for a couple hours. Me, we just sling it on in like 30 minutes, and then that's it. And the only time when anything gets moved, it gets moved from being low on the tree to higher on the tree if the cats are playing with it and if it's breakable. So that's the only time anything gets moved. But yeah, she definitely is very particular about how her tree looks, and she loves Santa Clauses, and she's got Santa Clauses everywhere. And I mean, I'm more of a snowman person, so I've got like some snowmen, and I have my nativity that I bring out, and it was the I don't know if you guys, do you know what I'm talking about? I can't think of the name of them. It's the figurines that they don't have a face. I think it begins with a W. I want to say it begins with a W. Willow Tree, that's it. So Willow Tree, quite a few years ago, came out with a nativity, and I wanted that so bad because I have a lot of the Willow Tree figurines, and I wanted it so bad, and I spent the money on it, and I got it, and it was beautiful. And one of the cats had jumped up on the counter, not the counter, but the little table that I had it sitting on, and knocked over Mary and baby Jesus, and back of baby Jesus's head broke, and I bawled. One, because I saved up so much money, like I scrimped and saved for that. And here was just a little tiny crack on the back of Jesus's head, and I was so upset. And then I was heartbroken that it happened to baby Jesus. I was like, how, you know, this is terrible. Like, how am I even going to sleep tonight? You know, the cat like hurt my little baby Jesus. And so I super glued it back, and you know, you can't buy the pieces separately. You'd have to buy like a whole nativity. So every now and then when I think about it, and it's usually about the time when I take it out, I try to go on eBay to look to see if anyone's just selling pieces, because maybe their set broke, or you know, something. So I just keep looking, and every time I pick up Mary and little baby Jesus, I'm heartbroken. But it's probably my favorite thing that I bring out for Christmas. It's just, I worked so hard to save up my money to get it, because it was a couple $100. And I know like a couple $100 doesn't seem like a lot, but at that time when I was divorced, and it was just my income, feeding my family and buying Christmas gifts and stuff like that, I saved for quite a while, and I didn't buy it before Christmas. I bought it after Christmas once I knew that everything else was taken care of, like groceries and everything. And yeah, but yeah, it was pretty traumatizing for me. All right, so there we go. And we're just putting these little chains right on the end of this little loop that we made. So there's our 7th pair of earrings, and it actually took us like an hour because I slowed down for the last few, but we did get 4.5 pairs of earrings done in 30 minutes. So I'm pretty proud of that, and I'm gonna clean up this mess, and I will unhook the camera from its little holder, and I will show you guys what we ended up making. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, please ignore the mess in the background of this, but here are the first ones we made, and they're just really pretty little Santa Clauses. And yeah, see my mess? See what I was talking about? It's so bad. All right, so that is the first pair we made, and that was one of the ones that we made in the 30 minutes. Okay, and then next we made this pair, and this was done, well, this may not have been next, this might have been the 3rd pair, but these were done part of the 30 minutes, and look at how pretty those turned out. Those turned out really, really pretty. I like that. So there's that pair. And then we had this cute little gold pair that I'm putting on there. Sorry if I'm making anyone seasick. But look how cute they look hanging. They're really pretty. They're kind of crumply, but I think it's fun looking. They're very interesting. So I made that pair. And then our 4th complete pair were these long, skinny lavender and coppery rose gold bead earrings. I can't seem to get in the light really good. There we go. So those turned out really pretty too. And then the pair that we got halfway through are my little leather boho earrings, which I thought turned out adorable too. They turned out really cute. Let me see if I can tilt this again and make that look better. So there they are. They're really kind of fun. So that's another pair. And I know this is a very unconventional way to show you guys, but instead of like taking, you know, 7 individual pictures or several individual pictures and sending them to Chris, I figured I'd put this as part of the video. So then we have our little Christmas trees, and look, they're darling. They're like little chubby Christmas trees. They do almost kind of look like kissing balls though, don't they? Like that you'd hang in your doorway. And then last but not least, we have the pair that we just made, our elegant long earrings. And I think these won't hang from the cup very well because they drag on to the board. So we're just going to lay them out. And we'll lay out all of our earrings to give you guys like an aerial view of all of them. So here's the really long, dangly ones. They look really pretty. They all turned out so nice. Little Santa Claus faces. All right, so we did it. We did 4.5 pairs of ornate earrings in 30 minutes. And you know what? I don't think that's that bad. I'm pretty proud of that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you see any of these earrings that you would like a more slow-mo tutorial on, please let me know. I would be happy to do one. Or, you know, I would even, if you want to chat about it or whatever, you know, find me on Facebook, send me a message, and I can, you know, maybe even like put together a step-by-step for you, kind of an idea of what you want to do, talk you through it. Let me know what you want. I would be happy to help in any way. And I don't want to just leave you with a speed run through of 4 pairs of earrings if there's something that you really wanted to try to make yourself. So just let me know and I'll help you out. All right, everyone, God bless, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week and try to get some rest. I know it's getting darker earlier out now, so everyone's probably ready for pajamas by 5 o'clock. All right, everyone, have a good night. Bye.